What do these 6 items and this have in common? The sound. And I'll show you why. Sound design is an exciting and very broad field that is used in everything from in-game design to film trailers and electronic music. But every time you buy an overpriced bundle for a more convenient workflow, the next advert for 3 more sample bundles or extensions pops up. And it can quickly cost a lot of money. Furthermore, many libraries are used almost excessively, and you can often hear sounds that you've already been using in other productions. Recording and editing is an inspiring and enjoyable process, and recombining them with electronic sounds is an additional option on top. This way, you continue to gain experience and stay creative and individual at the same time. Let's see what we can achieve with these items and a budget microphone when we want to build a trailer in style of an action or horror film. So here is the arrangement where I recorded all the items and already got some work done on editing, arranging, and of course giving it some effects. Let's start with the gum. Sounds nice, tiny. Okay, let's see what we can do. This is just starting up. First of all, tune it and then give it a space. Whoa, okay, very wide. Of course, set a low cut and have some resonance removed. Nice startup, but what can we achieve with more gum? We need some regular impact here. Okay. Yeah. Let's do a beat. And the color delay is wonderful. 8th notes with chorus diffusion. Let's make it bigger. Already, I love that oil tank sound. Okay. Now we have the saturation we need with some pump and clip. And I love the comp listen mic that smashes it. Yeah. Threatening. Okay. Next up, we need a bass. Okay, the big one sounds right for us. As you might know, via drag and drop, you can have your sample and choose the right one by editing it and put it on our little keyboard. And then again, be able to set some MIDI notes on that track and make a decision on a little melody. It might be the high bass now. Yeah. All right. Hofer system is our solution, so we can have a wonderful chain. Compression to have more consistency on the tone. Yeah, saturation, especially the drive and the evil horns do the job. And yes, space, give it a chorus. Okay, a little trick, a step filter with resonance. So we have the movement we need for this one. Make sure it's got a reverb to fit in the mix. Not too big, just around half a second. Okay. Fool around and add some more gum. Another MIDI note setup with the same sample. Consistency with saturation. EQing it because we're looking for a bass. A sub bass. Alright. Limited. I love the color it gets from the IQ limiter. Gritty, deep, and dark. Okay, here goes our fundament. By the way, if you're interested in sound design, mixing, and music production, we got tons of knowledge within our online courses. So if you like to, visit us on hofer-college.com. What else do we have? The jacket, of course. I recorded the jacket, and this one is the recording. I added the waves directly and gave it a bit modulation. The multimod. Look at the moving rates here. And of course, high pass filter. And a bit more higher end. This one was special. I already sliced up the sample, but before that, here you can hear the knife on the bottle. I sliced them and quantized. Here you can see it. Yeah, again saturation. And the funny thing is, when you have the saturation and you add that flanger to it, it gets so colorful. A little bit pitching it down to fit in the tone and the tune. Yeah, repetition. And of course, a bit reverb. But this one is especially from the golden gated to have a very short room on this one. Not always the big ones. So more fork to come up. Oh man, this sounds so tiny. How to get some tone out of this? Okay. Yeah, guess what? Saturation. More. Yes, better. Oh. Now it sounds like an anvil. I made this little chain. The saturation, the right tune. Of course, use the EQ parametric to feature some of the resonances that make the tone work and release some others. And of course, we need to add some more, like a flanger. Oh yeah, I love that kind of vibrato it gives it. And crush it. Yes, well, now it's big. Give it more room. Remember, this was a fork. A tiny fork. So, here comes our bottle percussion. Reminds of taikos, but in fact, this is not a taiko. So if we take away parts of the chain, no limiter, and no room, you can almost hear it come. Yeah, the clicky resonances had to go. Here they are again. An octava. Oh, it gets higher and higher now. And a pitch. Yes. It used to be just this tiny cap of the bottle. This is the rolling sound of the bottle. Already has that certain groove to it. Give it more sustain with the IQ transient. Pitch it. Yeah, nice. Has some bongo effect on it. Alright, EQing. And of course, our lovely color delay. With a lot of ducking, diffusion, and tape saturation in it. What else do we have? Bottle of the fork. Yes, I had a hard time trying to get some sound out of the bottle together with that fork. Oh my god, screechy. Whew. Hard to stand. I took, let's say the best part of it and had the screeches of the bottle into some resonant melody, which is spooky enough by just pitching it and giving it some delay, as you can see here. Just make sure it's in tune and have that wonderful ghostly delay on it with destruction, means tube saturation clip. Yeah, that's it. Phaser, diffusion, chorus, auto pen for the movement. Excellent tool. Oh, the bottle ping. Yeah. Doesn't sound like we get some melody out of it, but I did. So, once again, drag and drop. Choose the right sample. In fact, this one. Have the right octave. And add some glide to it. So make sure that, yes, that the tones glide onto the next one. Okay. Already got some consistency, so we just need to define it. The Hofer color delay does the job. I love that characteristic. So I decided to leave it fully to the delay. Tape saturation, chorus, diffusion. Wonderful tone. It's the tape delay, ladies and gentlemen. So we have a little melody, and this one was feedback, but I took it. Give it a bit saturation, and of course, a little reverb. Nice. In addition to the bass, I needed a threatening sound, so I took my voice. Alright, recorded the sample via drag and drop, and this time duplicated them. I took this. Yep. No. That low. And duplication. Of course, I wouldn't leave them like that. Rather treat them differently. Here goes another beautiful chain. Comp listen mic for the crush. Then again, reduce some resonance. Back to system. A phaser. Oh boy, what a movement. Distortion. A mastering limiter. End of the chain. Some reverb to it. A potato cellar. Yeah, why not? Sounds spooky. And of course, some EQ for the mix. Yeah, like a ghost in your cellar. In system, I chose kind of a similar chain, like to crush it, but without the panning. Saturation with the limiter to have a stable tone. And so we have these resulting. So we got the tone down there and the spooky characteristic up there. This is the tape. I reversed it, but actually it's just an honorable mention because I didn't get out of this what I wanted. Of course, saturation. A doomsday reverb and a little bit of EQ. So we reduce the rumble in it. But I could use it as transition effect. And, last but not least, thunder made out of the tape. This was kind of a rough take, which I decided to have an experiment on right in the beginning. That's basically it. And now we can switch over to the result, where I have it mixed and arranged. There are no limits to your creativity, and with the fun comes the results, with which you can even create your own sound banks or presets for future productions. If you are interested in sound design and audio engineering, check out hofa-college.com.